funded the production of this particular piece about our people's past,
we realized we weren't up for the task.
To point of fact, he's quite the ignorant hazard.
How was I supposed to know? They don't teach our story.
Just his story. 400 freaking years of his story.
Empires built on my people's backs and they get all the glory.
I know we were pimped at the marketplace and sold like whores. I know about Malcolm, Martin, and Marcus, but there's got to be more.
I mean, Huey P. ain't new to me.
I know about Macy Jemison and her endeavors on the show.
I know the Rosa Parks of the bus and watch what white folks fuss and cuss.
But there's got to be something greater about us. I recall that Carver was clever enough to come up with a cornucopia, a plethora of purposes for the peanut.
But Jiffy and Peter Pan ain't paying my people in profit or bread.
And we know that back in the days, Morgan invented the stoplight and the gas mask, but there's got to be something deeper in our past. So, as ignorance and desire fought, we sought
deeper historical thought.
Our yearnings took us to places of higher learning.
The buildings were Asian ivory, so they had to have the true story.
But their professor of science thought we were defiant when we said
Edison don't get all the credit.
And there really wasn't no need to debate it, because I know the world stays illuminated because Latimer was in the lab when the light was created.
It was his intelligence and diligence that created the film.
So the next knucklehead that says
the Negro is lazy.
Cut up that fool with the truth when they say we can't. Tell them Latimer developed the first central electric power plant. New York, London, and Toronto.
Night stayed bright because he developed the electricity for the light.
And the professor of literature was less than pleased when we painted this picture.
Once again, they stole the glory.
3 white musketeers for a black man.
Wrote the story.
Alexander Dumas is who I present.
A light-skinned Frenchman of African descent.
There's no glories. Story. There's got to be more.
So in order to broaden our horizon,
we're deciding
find those who are providing clues
that will allow us to grasp the truth about our past.
And we discovered that Hannibal wasn't some cannibal on the movie screen.
Nor was he the leader of the 18 fools. And we discovered that the Emancipation Proclamation was an illegal piece of documentation.
Free the slaves and the land where Lincoln's law was
less than legal. And I know Jesse Owens ran for the gold.
But when the truth was told,
a black man won the race.
To the North Pole. Henderson got there first because Perry stole.
He got cold, and I don't know if this black woman was a professor or a waitress. But the Wachowski brothers stole her manuscript and retired the matrix. Now, you would think with all of this, my people and his people, our people, we get a more proportionate portion of American profits.
Since we did invent the potato chip.
So, when it comes to this particular sect of the human race,
we can talk until we're black in the face and passed out on the floor.
But when you walk away from this poem,
the only thing you need to remember is
that when it comes to black folks, there's always more.
Two milestones that we use to